Massage to the scalp.
Massage is important.
You just gotta let the beard know that you love it.
Magnets.
Exactly.
The theme.
Almost like sun flare striations off of the line.
This guy has the best mustache at NAB.
Official.
I got a little gift in here for someone. It is all the way from Thailand, from that crazy film market where you can buy cameras by the kilo. It's the Yashica M618. First thing I've got to do at the convention centre after getting my press badge is go across to the North Hall, and they said to catch the loop. And I was like, what's the loop? And they said the loop is underground Teslas. Oh, is this us? That was quick. Not too claustrophobic. I don't feel like I was going to be trapped in a tunnel on fire or anything, so massive plus. I was worried that I might freak out, but all good. So yeah, the state of the camera market is weird. And Red dropping the price of the Komodo, dropping that right down for the new one. Obviously they've been acquired by Nikon, so that has some bearing on them wanting to get rid of probably old stock of RF mount Komodos, but it made it competitive for a short amount of time, very competitive, very appealing against the likes of the Blackmagic Pyxis and all of the new Canon offerings that are out, and even some of the older Sony offerings still, you know, this is sitting in the same price point as some of those now. My first interview is in North Hall today, and I'm actually sneaking over to the Duin booth, if anyone's going to be there, if not I'm stealing all the lights, to give Midge her little film camera if she's there, but I don't know if she will be. What I'm going to do is get this little camera out of here, and I'm going to find somewhere on the booth to hide it. If anyone is NAB, they can come and steal this, because I'm putting this out on stories. So yeah, right, okay, this side just here, and down behind these flowers, just tucked in there it is. So, you know, it's like a treasure hunt now. So being my first time at NAB, it's really interesting just to walk around and have a look at what everything is about just here. If you are thinking about coming to NAB, what I think I would recommend is maybe picking a hall a day and really working it, checking out what you want to check out, and then if there are any events or people coming in that you really want to see, maybe try and schedule around it, so yeah, you don't have to keep running in between the different halls.
Oh man.
What's your regime for beard care?
The beard routine, okay?
Beard routine.
First you got to massage to the scalp.
Massage is important.
You just got to let the beard know that you love it, right? After that, it's very important, conditioner. Soften it up. Don't comb, soften it.
You see, I don't comb it.
No.
I use beard oil though, I don't use conditioner.
Beard oil. Beard oil sucks in the moisture, keeps it nice and look at that. Look at this luscious.
Luxurious.
See how it's sparkling? Look at that sparkle. Look at that sparkle.
It is genuinely mine doesn't sparkle. I need to get into this regime.
Scotch Porter, that's my brand. Not my brand. I know it's my last name, but Scotch Porter is the brand that I use. Dope.
Hey, I'm gonna check it out.
Let's go. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
So guys, really quick questions. What are the 3 best things you've seen at the show?
Oh boy. All right, well, I'm gonna start with mine MS60R and the spotlight mounts. Just seeing a spotlight mount that small from Godox is amazing.
Magnets as well. Magnets is just anything with magnets sold.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with
Is
that.
that number 1 or number 3? Are we going up or down?
I'd say 2. We'll put it 2. Oh, I don't
Okay,
know. That might be number 1 All right, for me. number 1. Let's do number 1. I'm gonna do number 2 has got to be Core's new batteries, Core SWX. They got some really magnets. Exactly.
The theme.
Yeah, I'm loving those. So that's great. Oh boy, 4th.
I don't know.
It's not the Pyxis 12K? Or is that just such a given that you just like, it's boring?
Yeah. You know what? I think I will say that. I think that's gonna cannibalize some of the other options out on the market for that price point.
Speaking of the 12K, what is it like? Well, it is right here, decked out with some nice bright tangerine stuff all over it, so it looks very cool. I think that overall, obviously, it's going to be basically the same as the 6K, which does throw up a couple of things that I wish would have changed, like the BPU batteries, still BPU batteries, so I'm still going to be using my weird array of V-mount on the back to get around the BPU solution, and this is still not flared out to the side, so yeah, those are the 2 pain points that I found on my Pyxis, but it is still basically the same body, is to say all of that. This one is actually an L-mount version just here, but we do get it in the PL and we do get it obviously in the EF mount. Now the EF mount is interesting. I didn't think it would be, but now it is, because we have that autofocus update. So suddenly all of your old EF glass actually has a little bit more life in it, which I just didn't expect was going to be the case at all. But now I'm thinking, hey, maybe I should be getting some EF glass, or maybe I should be stepping to L-mount glass that can autofocus. But that now steps me into a weird position, because a lot of the time when I'm looking at kit, I've always focused on the manual lenses because I have always used the manual cinema cameras. And when I need to go full auto, I've gone Canon C70. And the Canon C70 is great at what it does, that's all cool, but I'm on a different mount system, you know, RF glass and all that. So if suddenly I'm able to do autofocus on the Pyxis, maybe L-mount glass is the way and I should be investing in that. Or maybe old EF glass is just efficient and cheap and I can adapt it to the Canon as well. So there's a lot of considerations around this. I think overall, I'm really keen to have a bit of a mess around with this. No internal NDs, so yeah, you will see the matte box on the front. You're still going to have to work out your way of doing ND filtration on the Pyxis, but ultimately that is why you're going to be stepping up to something like the 12Ks behind me, because you get the faster readout speed, you get the better power supplied to it, so it gives you the faster readout speeds and the faster frame rates then, because of the architecture of the camera. It can handle the thermals better, all of that kind of stuff. But Pyxis 12K is still really, really respectable. And I think it's going to be a very interesting time when the other camera companies have had a chance to kind of gather their breath and respond, react to all of this stuff that Blackmagic are putting out, and see where we end up. Because suddenly the Burano is out there and it's just feeling like it is, I mean, if you're in Sony land and you're using a Burano and you're making money with a Burano, obviously, you know, great, the Burano is going to be fantastic. But now we've got that 12K sensor in the Pyxis for that much money, and you've got the C80 and the C400 for much less money than a Burano, and you've got the Komodo, and that Komodo sensor is still fantastic in global shutter and all the rest of it for a phenomenally low price. So where does everyone have to sit after this for them to be competitive, for the people who can be swayed? And there are some people who are in systems and they just won't be swayed by this because they have their way of working and it doesn't matter. They're system agnostic insofar as they have worked in a system that works for them, they make money with it, but then the people who are chatting on YouTube and all the rest of it, they're going to be jumping on to the next hot thing, and it feels like the next hot thing just is going to be that Pyxis. This evening I've been invited to the Aperture Party at View Studios, kind of a last minute thing. The guys from Threefold bumped into me. They said, hey, come along, we've got the code. I'm here, I'm going to go in and check it out.
Welcome everybody to Super Secret Film Dinner. Thank you so much for being here. She's here. I like how the grades. Sit down in the corner.
So Shane, what are the 3 best things that you've seen at NAB 2025?
Okay, I would say number 1, the Blackmagic immersive camera. I got to put on all the ProVision goggles. I got to go to Mexico City and watch Metallica perform in such an amazing experience. I felt like I was there. I felt like I was literally there with the fans. And then I saw this really intimate story told with it, and the emotion that that camera was able to convey was super special. So I am very excited about that platform. Let's see, what else did I see that I really loved? I loved that Nanlux is on the mission. That was something that I talked to Nancy about when we started our partnership.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to eliminate the 18K by 2027.
That's a bold statement.
And it looks like we're halfway there. We eliminated the M40 with the 2400B,
yeah.
And we just eliminated the M90 with the 5000B. So we're on our way.
Yeah.
So that was a great to seeing that all in action, and it's wonderful color and CRI value and everything. And then there's a wonderful small little company called Second Reef, and they've created these incredible coral anamorphics.
Yeah.
They're a 1.5 anamorphic. What's really special about them is their close focus is insane. It's like 16 inches,
okay.
Which to a anamorphic lens, that's usually impossible.
Yeah. You're on
so I love the Caldwell Chameleons because they'll focus to like 2'6",
yeah.
But there's wonderful times where you love that intimacy without having to go down the diopter route. They just added the 35, which I put myself on the sides of it to see how much it distorted. It looked really good. And then they are adding the 120. So that was a really great lens because I love its close focusing. Yeah. And the flares. So when you were wide open, they gave you that veiling, that really kind of chromatic veiling that like is really accustomed to the Cook look.
Yeah.
And then almost like sun flare striations off of the line, which I had never seen before.
Nice.
So, and that's when you had it wide open. You close down a half stop, gone. So if you don't want it, it's easy to get rid of. But if you want to be there, you are able to enable it. So there are my 3 picks.
That's awesome. I hadn't heard about any of those anamorphics, so I'm going to check those out.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Thank you.
Where's my camera go? I guess it's in here. Oh yeah. I got it, Dale. Okay.
Okay.
Take a photo. Yeah, it works.
So I've had an excellent time at NAB, just been to the Filmmakers Academy meetup, and I haven't seen Shane and Lydia for, goodness, it's almost heading towards 10 years now. I think it's about 8 years since I was over in LA with them, and it was just really nice to chat, have a quick catch up, but only a very short one because my flight is in about 3 hours time and I've got to get to the airport now. Thoroughly recommend NAB if anyone is on the fence about coming over to it, and I would say definitely if you do come over, try to check out where all of the meetups are and all of the extra events. The Aperture one was fantastic as well, and bumping into Luke Servold, Meet the Gaffer, and the Dapper Gaffer, Xander in Korea, and just a whole host of other people. I don't want to name everyone because I'll forget someone, and that's bad. And there's just been so many people who I really respect who I've got to have a little chat with, catch up, even if it's just a couple of moments of beard maintenance chat. So yes, next stop is the UK, and then I'm off to Kefalonia in Greece for some fun food shooting.
Mine looks like a caterpillar compared to his.
Get you some mustache wax.
Oh, is that the trick?
That's the trick.
Okay, we'll have to share.